I want to say good morning, but I know it's good afternoon, isn't it?
Afternoon here.
Hello. How is everyone?
Good.
Uh,
Good,
I've just had a
good.
scary message from Tesco saying that my grocery delivery is due tomorrow, which I changed like 3 weeks ago when my fridge freezer first died. So I just need to change
Oh,
that and I'll be with you in a second.
no
Sorry.
problem. No problem. So, yes, hello, Megan. Thanks for joining us today. I
You're
was
welcome.
worried about if I'd have any kind of voice or not, so it's good to have a third voice on with us
Just
today.
in case something
Yeah,
happens.
just in case I die, something like that. Dealing with the 20 books COVID cold or something, whatever it's called. We should call it a syndrome. 20 books syndrome.
It's like your vacation recovery. Anybody else feel like when you
Yes.
go on vacation, you need a week to recover from vacation?
I tell you what, I actually think that my whole mood this past week about 20 books in our Tuesday video was seriously because I was in a mood just having to come back. you know, it's so hard to come back. It really is. I was like dreading coming back. I had such a good time. I walked every day. I was with my aunt and my mom and helping them. And, I mean, it was other than 20 bucks, it was a really good week. So coming back, I missed my boys and my husband, but, you know, I had to get back to real life and real world and what's for dinner and
Oh, yeah.
working a real job. It was like, what?
Responsibilities and
I know, damn
adulting. It's
it.
just too much.
I hate it. And so I don't know if you guys, I just mentioned this real quick. I had been doing a big grant, that was supposed to pay my full time wage for the year. So that did not come through. So
Oh,
I
no.
know, darn it. so I'm
Weren't
still,
you planning on quitting them though?
I know.
Oh, shoot.
So I'm still part time, but that's fine. So I have been really disciplined with my time this week, guys. I have like shut the office down at like 6 o'clock almost every night, and hung out with my husband. Did the whole dinner thing. Of course, have to wash dishes by hand, so that takes time. There's 2 hours out of my evening, and then just hanging with my husband and my kids and watching TV and just well trying to rest too a lot, but I've been feeling better, like wow, I can actually wake up in the morning, do some writing before I get into my emails, because that's the death. If I get into emails for real work or writing, that's it. Writing will not happen. And so I've been trying to write, and then I get into my emails, do my work all day, and just taking that time at night to actually be a normal person and not be like writing 24/7, you know it's been a balance. That whole balance I've been trying to look for. I've been really doing it this week. Who knows what
Yeah.
next week will look like, but this week it's been kind of cool. Of course, I still have looming deadline over my head to get book 4 finished, so I've got these little touches I've got to put on it, and
That's right. Your pre-order
yeah,
date's in December,
I
isn't it?
know, December 31st. Actually, the editor date is December 8th, and I'm really trying to get it to beta readers again by December 1st. So, yeah, deadlines. Hi, Mary Lou.
Hi, Mary Lou.
Thanks for joining us. And who else is here with us? Say hi. Say hey in the chat. That's enough about me. How's your week been going, Megan? You said you didn't write since last weekend.
I have not touched anything since last weekend.
Sometimes we need that break, though,
No, it's
right?
yeah. I it was just kind of a rough week, so I just took a break, and I think that I really needed it. So
Yeah,
that was good.
gotta energize our brains and our bodies to be creative.
Yeah, I just needed to take a breather and remind myself that the only deadlines I have are self-imposed,
Yes,
and I can make
unless you
those
do an
deadlines
Amazon
whenever I want.
pre-order.
And I don't. I don't have an Amazon.
So
That's like part of my worry about
you might want to keep it that way.
creating one and picking an actual day. It's like
Yeah, 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 totally.
also I'm a rebel, so I told somebody, I think I told Allie and Kate that I was going to do Nano. I was like, I'm just gonna try it. No, it has not worked.
Yeah, yeah.
It has not worked. I think I've written
know.
like 10,000 words this month, which is below sort of my normal average. unless the last half of this, unless the last like 10 days of the month are pretty good. But
there were gluttons for punishment at 20 books to 50K in Vegas who were really trying to do Nano, and it's like I just knew traveling. There's just no way,
yeah.
But Mary Lou, who's with us today, is doing Nano. I don't remember if Ray Fields, if you're doing Nano or not, let us know. But Mary Lou, I'm glad you're going to be with us writing today and adding to your words. She is on fire. I see her posts in Facebook, and she's just, getting those words in this month. I think you're going to finish and see the end, aren't you, Mary Lou? You have to let us know. Nano is hard, Ray says. Yes. And Ray, I'll try and put all the comments on here. Since you're with us on Facebook, with YouTube, you might not see all the comments. So I'll try and make sure they get on here. Allie, how about you? Give us an update. What's going on with you this week?
Give me a moment. What are we on, the 20th? I'm relatively sure I have not done any writing since last week.
It's Tuesday when we were together. You did a little Tuesday. But, seems like Tuesday seems like so long ago. I had to look at the calendar.
So long ago.
The time
this week has really dragged. Yeah.
Time has no meaning to me right now. It's crazy. Rayfield said she's editing for December 5th deadline.
Nice.
Yay. Is that like a deadline to get it to your editor or a deadline to publish? Let us know. And Rayfields, I know, is a romance writer. What kind of romance, though? Can you let us know? I forget if you're...
I think she said contemporary.
Okay. Nano Mary Lou is contemporary. So cool. We've got romance writers on with us today. Who else is with us? Let us know in the chat. So what are we working on today, ladies, with our 3 sprints? What are we doing?
I'm just drafting. I'm going to pick back up book 3 where I left it off. I gave myself I set another self-imposed goal for myself. If I finish draft 3 by December 31st, I will have written start to finish 3 manuscripts this year.
Yay!
So
That is so exciting.
I
know
know.
I'm kind of far away from the end of this book, but I'm really interested to see if I can actually get all the way there and say that I wrote 3 books in a year. So.
And then what
Frankly,
you need to start
even
saying...
if you don't, you can say you wrote 2 books in a year, and that's amazing. So
yes,
it's
that's
all
true.
amazing. But I was just going to say, and then you need to just, for 2022, change your brain to say, I'm publishing 3 books this year. Or 4
I am
books
already telling myself that because I do want to publish all 3 of them next year, kind of very nicely spaced out in the first 3 quarters of the year. And then the nice thing about that is because I'm ahead on those books, I can still continue to write the next ones, and there won't be any big gaps between publishing. So it's all worked out.
Very good. And Jocelyn's with us today. Hey, Jocelyn.
Hey, Jocelyn.
Let us know what you're working on today, Jocelyn. Mary Lou says she's just getting to her dark moment. That dark
Those are my
moment.
favorite.
Yes,
I'm still in this damn beginning.
Is that the breakup moment, Mary Lou, or something bad happening to break them up? I actually don't think I really had big breakup scenes in my first 2, but my 3rd one I did, and I loved it. It was like, I don't know, you get chills from breaking them up and hoping everyone loves it too. Yeah.
Let's just rip their hearts out for my own amusement. Stomp on them a bit.
I know. Jocelyn's working out a scene, and Kate is good morning to us.
Hello,
Kate.
I'm glad you're here, Kate.
I didn't have a breakup in book 2, actually. They were ripped apart, but no breakup.
No breakup, yeah.
You did have other moments in book 2 of ripping your readers' hearts out and stomping on them, though, didn't you?
You haven't even read it yet.
The dark moment can look so different. It doesn't have to be a breakup. So, and you're writing suspense, so you have other dark things going on. What is that, Allie?
Her tissues for when she reads books.
Oh, funny.
You will need them, I think, but it had to be done. Sorry.
That's funny. Okay, well, we are doing 3 20-minute sprints today, and I'm thinking we should go. I do have a couple updates for you guys that we'll touch on, and I have a food item we'll talk about. So, we've got to have a food item.
Can't wait.
I know. You guys, I don't know what to think about this food item. We'll see. Okay, but let's head into our first 20 and we will see you guys on the flip side.
See you in 20. Good luck.
See you in 20. Let's be productive. everyone, we are back. How did you all do on your 20 minutes? How'd it go?
Oh,
Hello. How'd you guys do? Tell us in the chat how you all did too, who everyone is with us. How'd it go, Allie?
hang on. I've got to math. Give me a second.
I'm editing a scene, so I think I added like 15 words.
Hey. Hey, everybody helps. I also edited a scene, so yeah, I don't have like huge words, but I'm happy that I got through it. Mary Lou said 20 went fast. Yes, it did. What'd you do, Allie?
I got 222 words. Also editing a scene, but apparently I had a lot more to say.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I also fooled around with Atticus, trying to format. I decided to add a little, my own little ornamental break. So I did that. So also
cool.
on top of looking at my scene for it. So
what design are you using for your breaks?
I guess you'll have to see the book and see it. I know. It's fun. I saw Atticus had a job opening this week for part-time customer service rep. So I did apply. I don't know if I'll get it. It's like 15 to 20 hours a week, and they're not paying much, but it was kind of cool. And you would be, answering all the tech questions and stuff that writers have and all that.
Cool.
Rayfield's running MS through Pro Writing Aid. We love Pro Writing Aid, don't we, girls? Love it, love it. Got about half a chapter. Mary Lou trying to untangle some technical jargon. Well, that's interesting. Is that like research for what you're writing, Mary Lou? Let us know.
I feel your pain, Mary Lou. Untangling technical stuff is just a nuisance.
Yes.
But like, why can't they just write it more simply? I mean,
I wonder if she's researching something for her story or something I don't know. If she needs to let us know.
Let us know.
How about you guys? Did you end up researching anything while you were editing your scenes?
I did. I looked up how long you had to have been working for a company in the UK when you quit to have to give notice. And it turns out, if you've been working there for less than a month, you don't have to work a notice period, which was very good for me. I'm very happy with that. That was the right answer.
And so that fits in with your story, right? So that's good.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. So yeah, I think customary here. I don't know that it's a hard and fast rule though, right, Megan? But it's like 2 weeks. You want to give 2 weeks notice.
I don't think it's a law that you have to give notice anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's more best practice, especially because most states are at-will states, so they can kind of fire you for almost any reason whenever they feel like it. So.
Oh, really?
Whenever the bee hits their bonnet, they just want to fire you. Yeah.
That is rude.
Yes.
But I think you do have to have some paper trail, like leading up to it, don't you? Legally, in case they come back and want to, like, I don't know, claim unemployment or something. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they can fight your unemployment claim, right, if they want to. Because they get notified when you file unemployment as an employer. So they can fight it if they want to and say that actually, like, you quit or whatever by not showing up for work that day.
Your employment laws need some work. That is disgraceful.
Indeed.
Unionize, people.
We did that once, and then they busted them up, and now they're trying to do it again. And
the mob
corporations have a lot more power.
The mob got into the unions quite a bit too in the old days. Yeah. Mary Lou is asking about real estate property. What are you trying to know, Mary Lou? My parents are like.
Oh, my hero bought a lot of real estate in my first book.
Yeah.
So I Googled that.
We could help you. Tell us your question.
What's his name? Easy Graphics.
I know Easy Graphics. I don't know if he's here with us today. He usually is,
no,
but I haven't seen him say hi. So
He'd totally be the person to ask.
Yeah. Although he is UK property management, but I would think that there's
Yes.
interesting similarities. Let us know, Mary Lou, what you're wondering. How did everyone else do? Kate, Jocelyn, Ray, how y'all doing? Let us know. So I wanted to tell you guys a proud accomplishment I have. I have not touched my TikTok account since November 2nd. I know. I was gone and the Wi-Fi was kind of crazy. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just taking a TikTok break. And I haven't been back this week. Not once. I have not looked at it. I keep getting notices that people are following me, but I don't know what they're looking at because I haven't even published anything.
TikTok all the time.
I know. I was too. It was becoming a severe habit before I left. So maybe you just need to go on a road trip, Megan, and just ignore it for a week because now I'm broken of it. Like I don't even have any desire to get on. And yes, TikTok is a time suck, Ray Phillips says. But now I do notice I'm a little bit more on Facebook. But like, just because I've recently connected with more people and there's more groups and stuff going on. So I don't think I'm putting quite the effort into Facebook though as I had been doing for TikTok. So I don't know if I'll pick it back up. I don't know. And I had set that page. I should look and see what my analytics were for that page for TikTok to go to my website. So anyway.
I have 2 different accounts on TikTok. I have like a personal account and my author account.
Yeah.
And so I interact with both so the algorithm recognizes me as a real person who still uses my accounts. And it's funny because TikTok, I don't know, they show me like the exact same videos when I switch between accounts, which is annoying because you want to watch them for the algorithm so the algorithm knows that you want to see more videos like that. Oftentimes when I'm engaging with my author account, it's just leaving it there and flipping through the videos and letting the videos I've already seen from my personal account just run in the background. So it's not as satisfying, but
yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Mary Lou says she's going to draft questions for next time. So
That's good.
I Googled lots of things about commercial real estate.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom, in the original days, my mom had been into the no money down people, constantly buying real estate and stuff like that. So, yeah, she was doing that for quite a while. I think these days, though, she wouldn't do the deals exactly like that anymore. But, yeah, interesting, the real estate market for sure, especially right now. It's such a weird time for real estate amid COVID and people moving and taking advantage of this time to kind of change their locations because they can work remote and stuff.
Yeah.
I have several friends who bought houses during this time, like bought and sold their homes.
Yeah. Nesting became a big thing,
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I'm doing right now, nesting until like spring. I'm nesting in my own house. I had do you guys like hot apple cider? I had a glass today. It was so good.
I don't like it warm, but I do like apple cider.
Don't like it warm.
No, I don't.
Mulling spices. Do you like mulling spices? Like put them in the crock pot and,
Yeah, I just like it cold. I don't know why that is.
Allie, how about you? Do you guys have hot apple cider over there?
Well, we have, is it mulled wine?
Yes,
I don't know.
mulled wine.
I don't know. I think some friends have done it like that once or twice, and I've tried it, and I don't remember whether I liked it or not. I'm gonna go not enough to remember that I did, but
Yeah.
It just tastes like hot apple juice. I don't know if I like it.
We have this place up the road from us called Apple Castle, and I love supporting the little small businesses. They built this nice little tiny grocery store this past year, and I get my apples there and produce and lunch meat and stuff. And I just got like a spaghetti squash dessert. They make the best honey glazed donuts. Anyway, I was bringing this up because they have this slushy machine for apple cider. So good. Oh my God, it's so good. My kids and I loved it. You would do that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. Did you just pull the handle and it slushes into the styrofoam cup and you just eat it with a spoon? Oh, my kids always loved it. Loved it. Oh, and Mary Lou, speaking of slushies, I bought some wine slushy mix. I haven't made it yet. I actually gave some of it to my mom. But yeah, I guess you freeze it and it's like slushy. And yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Should be interesting. Add a dab of Jameson's Chef's Kiss. I don't know what that is. Must be whiskey, I suppose.
Whiskey. Yep.
To the apple cider? Is that what she's saying? Mary Lou.
Probably.
That is probably good.
How funny. Okay, so that's only the start of our food talk. I have another food item to talk about the next time. Okay, we better head into our second 20. So we will see you guys on the flip side. Hope you're being productive. Let us know in the chat.
Good luck, everyone.
Bye. Hello, we are back, and that typing can stop anytime. There we go. Fish. How'd everyone do? Let us know in the chat. How'd you guys do?
338.
Nice. You are ripping into it, Allie, today. You sure you're not
Yeah.
doing a nano thing?
No. Apparently,
Oh my
I just had a lot more to say about eating pizza than I thought I did.
Oh, there's all kinds of things you can write about pizza, you know.
Right.
Yes. We had really good pizza in Phoenix. I had. Do you guys like really thin crust pizza, or do you like thick crust pizza, or both? What's your favorite?
I prefer thin crust.
I like New York style pizza where you can fold it in half.
Oh, how funny. I like thick crust, but they had some great thin crust out in Phoenix at this place I went to with my mom and aunt. Like almost cracker crust. It was so good.
No, I don't want it to be crispy. I want it to be like bendy, like New York pizza.
Bendy, yes. But my family and I love a good deep dish. Ray Fields finished that chapter. How'd you do,
Yeah, well
Megan? What'd you do?
I'm handwriting, so I have absolutely no idea how many words that was, but I'm doing well.
That's good. Are you handwriting on the iPad? Yeah. Nice. Typing it up. I got, I don't know how many words, but I did finagle some things around to kind of finish this one chapter I was in. So working on it on the iPad, which is frustrating because it doesn't have all the, I don't know, I had to write offline a little bit while I was in Vegas. And so like I have certain things here, certain things there, and I'm trying to put this all together. It's kind of frustrating. Mary Lou, not sure where I'm at. I'll add it to Pacemaker at the end of third thread. Is Pacemaker like a word count thing? You must let us know. Do you guys know what that is?
Never heard of that.
Yeah, Mary Lou, let us know. She's a thin crust fanatic. That's great. Ooh, Exotic Expression Dance Fitness. They joined us a couple times ago, I think. Just joining, not sure how long I'll stay writing. I think we have one more spring coming, so you reached at just the right time. And how are you? And tell us what you're up to. Here we are. Allie said, we should be more professional and tell people who we are.
Ali did not say anything about professional. I just mentioned introducing ourselves.
Yes. So go ahead, Allie. Introduce yourself to everybody who doesn't know who you are.
Hi, I'm Ali.
And what are you writing?
That's
a very good hi, but what are you writing?
Really, she didn't think this all the way through when she suggested this.
I know.
Wait, is that not the entirety of an introduction? Is that fine?
No.
I am writing paranormal romance right now.
Yay. And Megan?
I'm not a regular here. I have to go too.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You're today kind of becoming a regular.
I'm Megan, and I write mafia romantic suspense.
Yay. And I'm Z Irwin, and I write contemporary steamy romance. So we're all glad you're here today with us. And yes, Mary Lou, what is Pacemaker? So Exotic Expression Dance Fitness, tell us again what you're writing. Say to everybody what you're writing. That'd be great. Ray Fields, what program do you use for handwriting on your iPad, Megan?
I was going to ask that as well, Megan.
Mm-hmm. I use an app called Nebo, Nebo. I really like it because it's easy to erase things. I have Good Notes, which I use for like digital bullet journaling, I guess. And I don't like that as much because you have to actually switch over to the eraser tool to erase things. Whereas in Nebo, if I mess up a word or I misspell it or I want to change it, I literally just have to scribble over it and it erases it. And then I can put in the word that I like. And I can copy directly. I can copy the words that I write directly from the app and paste it into my Google Doc, and it'll transfer it into like written text. So nice. Nebo, I love it.
N as in Nancy or M as in Mary?
N as in Nancy, EBO. I think it is a paid app. It's not free, and I think I paid like $3 for it. It wasn't very expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out too. Very cool. And you do recommend the handwriting film The paper film that you put on the
Yeah, I
iPad?
have a paper-like thing. I mean, I used it for a long time without it, but I do tend to actually write a lot faster and neater when I use it because it just adds more traction for your pencil. But it does, it is essentially like very smooth sandpaper, so it does erode your tip over time, so you just want to buy some extras. But I don't know, it probably took me, I write on mine a lot, like weekly, and it probably took me 6 to 8 months to have to replace the tip. And you can buy them in packs of 4 for like $20. So.
Very cool. Megan's going to have to do someday like an iPad Pro class for us all writers, you know. Best tips for iPad Pro. That should be a focus of one of our things.
I do write almost exclusively on my iPad, so.
Let's see. We have Mary Lou provided more info on Pacemaker. And Pacemaker, is that like a PC download, Mary Lou, or an app? So it says here it lets you break down your word goals, start and end dates, and gives you daily goals. In this Atticus, the latest version has like a timer and writing goals and tracking your word count and stuff. So it's up in the right-hand corner. It's kind of cool. Exotic Expression. Nice to meet y'all. Working on my book about using sensual dance for the everyday person. It's all about self-expression, self-exploration. That's really cool.
I like that.
Yeah, a non-fiction book, it sounds like. So that's cool. Mary Lou says using the free version. I think Ray may use it too. I'm horrible at explaining. He did fine. Does it copy to Word or Scrivener as well? Oh, I think that's a Megan question for your...
I would imagine if you have either one on your iPad. Yeah, I literally just highlight it and hit copy and paste it. So I would imagine you'd be able to paste it wherever you want it, and it should copy over. You can also take it and convert the entire document to typed Word. I don't do that because I usually, just because of the way that I use the app, I have like a whole document that I keep for scene bits. I call it my scene bits document. And I just write down scene ideas as they come to me, like little bits of dialogue and stuff. So I don't usually want to copy the whole thing all at once or translate the whole thing into typed Word, but you can do that as well. So I would imagine you can copy it into anything, yeah. You can also export it as a PDF.
And do you ever have to go back and reread what's changed into text, or do you trust that it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do?
It's actually pretty good. The more I use it, the better it learns like how I write, and some of the most recent updates to the app have improved kind of its translation from handwritten. If you have very messy handwriting, I can't vouch for you because my handwriting is fairly neat, but it does tend to learn what it is that I'm writing pretty well. So the weirdest thing is just I think the thing I usually most have to clean up are R's. Apparently it thinks my R's look like B's, and spacing. So sometimes it'll put random paragraphs that aren't paragraphs, but it's pretty easy fixes.
I have to try it out. I have messy handwriting now, so I don't know if it works well. But like you say, if it'll learn your writing as you go, you know.
Yeah.
Pacemaker is a website. Sent you a link in Facebook Messenger. Alina did a video in RWR that breaks it down better. You have to check it out. Very cool. I will share that out with everybody. 42 and plus size. Trying to show people you don't have to be young or thin to enjoy your sensuality and body. Oh, that's really cool.
I love it.
Very cool. And you could do you could parlay that into a curvy girl romance. So that's a real wonderful thing. Yeah. One of our Facebook group people writes curvy girl stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen some of her. She's in a Christmas series right now. And her name is blanking on me. But anyway, curvy girl romance. It's a good thing. Pacemaker is a website. There we go, pacemaker.press. It's a productivity planner. It helps you determine how much you need to accomplish within a given schedule. For like just writing or in general, anything you're trying to accomplish. Interesting. This is a website in case you guys want to mess around with it. Thanks. May have a story based on this. See? There you go. There you go. It's great. Well, I will save my holiday food talk for our end. we better head into our final 20 minutes. Let's get some more productivity doing. Mostly writing, editing is what pays makes it. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check it out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so let's get writing one more time. 20 minutes. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Happy.
Let's do it. We'll see you guys on the flip side.
Good luck. Hello.
Hello, we are back, and that was it. That was three writing sprints. How'd you do, Ellie?
179. That's all.
179. Good job today. I am almost
I
done
think-
with this scene. Go ahead.
I think I wrote a bit more than that, but I deleted a little bit as well. So
That's okay. Good job. Good job. How'd everyone else do? Tell us in the chat. Megan, how'd you do?
Good. I have to transition them to another place. I always hate when I do that in a scene, but I'm copying over to see how I did.
You mean transitioning to another scene?
No, to another location in the same scene.
Cool. Let's see. Exotic Expression says, thank you for the sprints. They help so much. I'll try to catch the next one. Yes, it'll be Tuesday. Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I do have to say, next Saturday I won't be here. Hopefully you girls will take over because I have a real work thing called Handmade Arcade in the Pittsburgh area that we will be at all day with my classes that are working it. So I know, but I hope you guys will have fun. And my oldest son will be taking the SATs while I'm there too. I know. I'm so glad I don't have to do that all over again. Ugh. I hated taking the SATs. I don't know about you guys. You know, SATs are college entrance exams, Allie. Like, not, yeah, they kind of are something you have to have this score for. I don't know if they have that in the UK. Probably have something
We
similar.
have. Technically, we have SATs, but they're very, very different things.
I took mine twice.
Yeah, he already did the PSATs a couple years ago, but now this is the real thing. So that's what I told him too. Don't stress. You can take it twice. You're welcome, Exotic Expression. So thanks. Did better than yesterday, so it's a win. Good. Mary Lou, 614 overall. Yay, Mary Lou.
Good
Mary
job,
Lou
Mary.
is working on Nano, so gotta tell us what your if you know what your total is for the month so far, Mary Lou. I'm so excited. I really hope she gets her book finished. That's great. Ray Fields finished a chapter in Pro Writing Aid. Thanks for hosting. You're welcome. And Kate, or who else we had? Also Jocelyn. Let us know. Let us know what you guys did. My words are heavy, and my words need heavy, I think. But moving forward, hey, it's getting that first draft done. So,
That's right.
or second or third, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Kate Sadler, thanks for the sprints. Thanks for being here. Didn't get much writing in, but it was great to see you all. Great to see you too. I think around 8,000 for the month. Good job, Mary Lou.
Nice.
Yay. So I wanted to tell you guys, I don't know if this is a thing where you are, Allie, but my husband brought home last night the holiday pies from McDonald's. That's my food item today for our food chat.
What?
Do you know what
McDonald's
holiday
does holiday pies?
Oh my God! So you know the typical McDonald's apple pies, right?
Yeah.
So they have different flavors each month. So there's like strawberry cream, which is my other favorite. I do not like apple pie, so I don't touch that one. But there's pumpkin cream they've been having the last month. But they have a holiday pie, which is a sugar cookie outside and a like a custard filled middle. It is to die for. I'm pretty sure they're nationwide. So if you like holiday pie or pies from McDonald's, but even if you don't like pies, you should try this holiday pie. And if they don't have it over there, Allie, I swear to God, I should find a way to send you one because they're so good.
Mail
my
it
God.
to you.
Yes, yes. So they finally ran out of pumpkin at a couple of his stores. So he brought home like 8 last night for the 4 of us to eat. And they got all eaten. We each had 2. They were yummy.
I tried their donuts on your recommendation, and they were pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so too. The pull apart donut. They have apple fritters. I'm not a fan of apple much of anything, but they have those, and their muffins are really good too. So yeah, all fattening stuff, but who cares? So we don't have other vices in our family. Food is it. I've told you guys that before. Jocelyn's gonna keep working. There's a kitty cat came to visit.
Well,
Oh,
someone was going to
Jocelyn.
make a cameo today.
Jocelyn, I hope you make more progress, girl. We're here for you. Mary Lou, progress is progress. That's right. Keep at it. any progress is good progress. So that's awesome.
I think I got just shy of 600 words so far.
Yay! Good
Yay,
job.
good job,
Good
Megan.
job. I am going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to take a little break. We have a small town parade this afternoon. We have our annual holiday light up night parade, which they didn't have last year because of COVID. This year they brought it back in the daytime. I'm not sure it's going to have the same feel. I feel like, you know, I don't know, holiday parades. It's always been at night and we see the lights and all this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect. But I think we're going. My husband's working, but I think I'm going to take my son. So, and interestingly, we have balloons like the. I think I've mentioned this a long time ago, but we have there's a balloon lady who lives here, and she actually makes the balloons for like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and all of that.
Oh, wow.
The people that walk along and holding up the humongous balloon in the sky, you
Yeah.
know. And she makes them, so we'll see them in her backyard every now and then. They're blowing them up and testing them out. She has these big trucks that come and carry them off. It's really fascinating. So they have been there all week. So I'm like,
Wow.
I wonder what she's making for this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. But I think I'm going to make her a character in one of my small town books because how fun to live in a small
Yeah.
town and be the maker of those things. You know, she must have some
That's
big
very
sewing
cool.
machines. Yeah. It's a big house too with big colonial, 2-story tall pillars in front. And she has like this Victorian lamp and Victorian mailbox outside. So I'm sure she's making bank. I'm sure she's making money. But anyway, at our small town holiday parade 2 years ago, we have never had her balloons. So someone must have finally gotten smart and thought, why don't we ask the balloon lady to make us some balloons? So she made these. We have, overhead, lights and wires and stuff in our downtown. So they can't have huge stuff, but they had big round balloons that were really cool and, had holiday, like they were little balls of ornaments, looking things, big brown balloons. And so they're decorated and stuff for the holidays, and kind of cool to see. Somebody's getting all kinds of messages. You're going off there, Allie.
Do you know what? I'm in the middle of changing SIM cards, and currently I have 2 SIM cards in one phone there and one phone back there, and because they're both on the Wi-Fi with my accounts on, every time I get a single notification, it's doubled, and just it's a nightmare. It's a horrible nightmare.
Oh, funny. Exotic Expression says they're going to make lunch and see us on the next sprint. Megan, what do you got going on this weekend? Anything fun?
No. Michigan is the United States' #1 COVID hotspot, so I'm not going anywhere, doing anything, or being around other people. So
Aww.
I'm gonna finish that 7-figure fiction book for Allie.
Yay!
Yes.
Do that.
I keep telling her I'm gonna finish it. I think I'm like halfway through, and I'm not loving it yet. So we'll see if the second half changes my mind.
I like a lot of it. It made sense, but I didn't have a highlighter with me at the time, so I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah.
It's not specific. I don't know if it's just not specific enough for my brain or what's going on, but her examples are very vague, and she never really she has not as of yet clearly defined exactly what universal fantasy is. She just keeps giving a lot of vague examples.
Well, it's kind of more than tropes. It's kind of like what we all desire, and so
I mean, I think I have defined it for myself, but that's just me assuming that's what she's talking about. She doesn't actually say this is what universal fantasy is and this is how you can use it. So we'll see if she changes my mind in the last half of the book.
I think it's about identifying what readers' universal fantasies are, and everybody's fantasies are different, but there are some general ones, and then being sure to like glitter those through what you're writing, through your blurb, your book description, your marketing, and trying to appeal to their like these things that we desire,
Right. That's what I think she's saying. She just never expressly spells
gives
that
it how
out.
to. I thought at the end she did, so maybe you just haven't gotten there so far. There was a process she went through for how to do her blurbs.
Yeah, I think the part that I'm on right now is where she's talking about like Facebook ads how she was writing Facebook ads and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe it gets better. I don't know. Maybe she'll change her mind. But so
Yeah.
far, it's just been a bunch of examples from like popular culture.
Yeah, she does a lot of that to help, show what it is. But yeah, at the back, you'll find, I think, chapter 14 and 15, the how-tos. So,
We'll see.
yeah.
I'll keep you posted,
Let us
Allie,
know.
because I know you don't want to waste a Christmas present. Ask on it if you don't want to.
That's right. I don't.
Allie, other than working with a million SIM cards, what do you have going on for the weekend?
Very, very little. Going to see my friend tomorrow and work, and that's it.
Fun. Your friend, is that a mommy outing or a family thing?
Oh, mummy auntie.
Mommy, that's good. Wow. Any drinking involved?
Sadly not.
Just checking. Food of some sort?
There's often biscuits involved.
Oh,
Lots of tea.
biscuits, like cookies biscuits? Your cookies,
Yes.
Our cookies, your biscuits. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. All right. We'll take it. All right. Well, everyone's off making lunch for the littles, so I guess we should all go too. Thanks for being here, Megan. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
fun.
I'm glad you didn't lose your voice.
I know. It's been kind of. But anyway, yes, thank you for being here, and you guys have a good week. We'll see you Tuesday.
You too. Have a great weekend.
Bye. Bye, kitty cat.
Bye, everyone.